Here is my review of The Santa Claus, starring Tim Allen. This movie was released back in 1994 and has an incredible cast of characters. Now, if you haven't seen this film, you are missing out. This is something we have in our holiday rotation every year. And Tim Allen stars as just a regular guy who's divorced, and he has his son every once in a while. And at the beginning of the movie, he gets his son on Christmas Eve, and his mom is going to pick him up on Christmas Day. Not happy to be with his father on Christmas Eve. His father can't cook, can't do anything, really has a disdain for his ex-wife's boyfriend. He's not a real happy guy, and he's trying to take care of his son, can't cook dinner, has to go out to Denny's. Now, I will tell you, for people who have even seen this movie, you want to pay attention to the Denny scene. I'm always going to be bringing in crazy facts about films, things you may not know as I watch movies and things come up. But in this film, there's more than one elf in the Denny scene. So next time you watch it, see if you can notice all of the different elves that are there at Denny's. So he was definitely preordained to be the next Santa Claus. So he didn't really kill Santa Claus. And there's a lot of clues at the beginning that point to the fact that, when Santa Claus shows up at his home, he goes out. Well, that's the next thing is, Santa Claus shows up at his home that night and he hears something on the roof. So he goes outside and Santa falls off the roof, hits the ground. And then Tim Allen goes up to look and see what's on the roof, comes back down. Santa's gone and just his clothes are there. So he ends up putting the clothes on and ends up delivering gifts all around the world that night as a stand-in Santa Claus. He's then sent to the North Pole and told that he is the new Santa Claus. Doesn't want to believe it. Even when he wakes up the next morning at home, he doesn't believe the night that he had. He thinks it's just a dream. But his son does reaffirm to him that this really did happen. And then he goes through some crazy changes throughout the film. By the end of the film, he really is Santa Claus through and through. And you get a movie that is one of my favorite holiday films. There's nothing not to like in this movie. This movie is almost perfect from beginning to end. You've got characters that are relatable in one way or another. You've got great music you've got music that fits the film. Out of all three Santa Claus films, this one is the best. Doesn't have the best scene in it, though. When I talk about the Santa Claus 2, when I get to that review, there's a scene in that movie that is my all-time favorite Christmas scene of any film I've ever watched. And I'll talk about that during that review. But this movie is good from beginning to end. You've got great acting. It's really funny at parts. And I think anybody who watches this is going to walk away feeling happy. They're going to feel this, feel that holiday spirit. There's definitely a lot to be had in this movie. And Tim Allen makes a great Santa Claus. I'm kind of hoping one day they'll do a Santa Claus 4, but let his son come in and take over, because the kid who played his son is now getting to that age about what he was when he filmed. He's not quite there, but close to what he was when he filmed the first Santa Claus. So it would be interesting for them to come back and kind of have him pass the torch. And his son even made that comment in the second film that, or I can't remember if it was the first or the second. I don't know. I watched them both yesterday. So if you have not seen this film, you've got to watch it. I give it an 8. Well, not an 8, a 9 out of 10. This movie almost reaches that 10 mark, but it's not quite there. It's not my absolute favorite holiday film, but is definitely one of them. And this is usually what we kick off the holiday season watching, is usually this film. We usually watch it on Thanksgiving night, getting ready for the holiday season. It's just a fun movie. So if you're looking for something with some heart, something that's going to be fun and going to be uplifting, this is definitely the movie to see. So again, I give the Santa Claus, the first one, a 9 out of 10. Please, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, also hit the notification bell. If you hit the notification bell, you will be notified when I have new videos go up. I do appreciate it. Have a great Christmas.